44 meters per second. Now, I mean, really, 44 meters per second is still really fast, but once you're in space, not so much. What else can we do while we're flying? Look at the map. 4 stations. Yep, I checked all of them. 13 ships. I don't know what that is. I've never really looked into it. So there aren't any other gates here. So I think after I get my crew, I'll head back to the home system, go one of the other directions, and look for a captain. This does, however, look like a decent system to actually mine in, so I could send a captain back here once I get to that point. So we will hire crew. 1, 2, and a couple regular. Escape, hit P, go to the crew, assign 1 there. Could assign 2 for 130 since I have an extra, why not? At this point, I could put another, actually, yeah, let's, oh, and of course it's gonna be like that. Change the grid size, put it right there, hit P again, go to turrets, assign it to 1. Now where's my other ship? Because I'm going to, not so much fix it. Oh, over there. Strip it and blow it up, I guess. Which actually, I don't have to blow it up, I don't think. From here, I will F to interact, go into its build. Or maybe not, my goodness. That's interesting. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. I've just never zoomed out that far. That's interesting. So let's... Yeah, I don't want to be in it when it does that. Leave my ship. Enter this ship. Hit B. Click on that. Delete it. You can't edit a damaged ship. I should have known that too. So we will leave it as is. Get back into this ship. Yeah, mining lasers aren't gonna do it. So let's put on at least 1 double chain gun turret. I don't have enough gunners, but for now, let's take them out. I don't need to move anywhere. I do need gunners. I will assign guns to 1, 2 to the miner, and now we can do a little bit more damage. Little Miner 2 has been destroyed. Now this is... I don't have any salvaging lasers yet. Oftentimes, you know, as soon as some battles start, I would throw a little salvager in a system like this. Oh, there is a turret, or oh, you know what? I need to put my gunners back to this. I can take the gun off, delete. All right, now we have a little bit more speed. So it's either a component or a turret. Looks like it's a component. Salvaging, especially later on, is a really good way to get resources. But for right now, main goal, especially because the time to go to work is getting closer and closer. Now, I normally wouldn't leave these going while at work, but it's a short shift today, and we're already doing well enough resource and credit-wise that if both of them blow up while I'm at work, it's really not a big deal. But right now, number one goal is to find another captain, and then I will remember that this looks like a really good system to do some mining in. So once we find the captain, maybe we'll come back here, set it up, and then see how many resources we can get while I'm at work. What is that? You have entered a neutral zone. So I didn't know that when we first loaded, but I always like to mark on the map, right click, add note, any neutral zone. I started doing this in my first game pretty much when I was just getting into a carrier ship, and I wanted to be able to build drones but not worry about, or build fighters, but not worry about getting attacked by pirates, or if you're not doing any attacking aliens. No, I'm pretty sure they're aliens. Now, one thing you'll find if you do have AI controlled ships, if you have your captains mining, aliens will immediately be aggressive toward you and your fleet. So oftentimes, once you get more of a fleet going, having some fighters they don't really protect well. The AI isn't that great, but better than nothing to have some ships in there that will fight off enemies. If nothing else, your ships would be aggressive toward the enemies, get close to them, start firing, and draw the enemy fire away from your mining or salvaging ships. This system is so murky. Can't see that gate at all. Oh, there's a ship there somewhere. Yep, there we go. Don't want to hit that. I already learned that lesson once. Oh, now speaking of, once this loads, we can press I, and I don't really like having a little miner 1 and a little miner 3, so we will rename. And you can only do this to a ship that is in the same system you are. Like, I couldn't rename little miner 1 right now, but I can rename little miner 2. I know that's bad luck to name a ship, give it the same name, but that's all right. So first thing I like to do, again, look for large claimable asteroids. I don't really see any in here. Now, even places like this, check every single one for captains. I mean, look at that. A captain right there, perfect. And then I think I'll pick up 2, what was it, engineers that I don't have, real ones? Yeah, 2 engineers. And a captain. And sometimes you'll get lucky and systems will have more than 1 captain hidden. Hire crew. Nope. And asteroid wise, it might be, but it doesn't look nearly as good as the one we were just in. So I will pick up this captain real quick. More breaks would be kinda nice. F, hire crew, 1 captain, hire. And captains aren't cheap, but finding those large asteroids, or even at this point we could start selling off resources. We're up to almost 30,000 iron. That would be enough to also do hiring if you get unlucky with the large asteroid claiming. Now we will check the resource depot. No captain. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get the engineers and mechanics too, but I didn't. Hire crew. There's another captain. So I can show you quickly. What is it? 621. How to get an additional captain, because for the most part, you want to get them when you can find them. We can transfer. Oh, there's another one there too. All right. New plan. I'm actually going to, since I am seeing some asteroids in this system also, we will go, this one's closer to where the captain is. This current ship has a captain right now, and it also has a mining laser on the front, so it's good to go start mining in this system. So I will get close to a dock. Make sure nothing is selected. Press T to get out, F to interact, orders, and I want it to start mining. Oops. Now we will get close to this again. We will found another ship. This is going to be Little Miner 3. Okay, hit B, go to our save designs. Here it is, use design. It's good to go. Let's throw a mining turret on there. We know that we have to turn the grid size down to position it right at the front of this wedge for a good firing angle. Boop, there we go. Now I need to get closer. F to dock. Hire crew. It has a captain. 1, 2, and a couple extras of general guys because we need this for now. May as well get it to 130%. So now we have another ship ready to go, all by itself, but we'll go pick up this other captain. And I think I may have missed 1 or 2 stations in this system looking for captains, but we're doing well enough right now, so. Now, one kind of a problem income-wise, you have to pay your crew every, let's see, if we hit I, right here, auto pay crews, that's a good thing to check, but then for all of these all the time, you're going to be paying that, and say you leave this on all day or for a couple days, you know, eventually the systems are going to be all mined out and they're going to be sitting there idle. You don't necessarily want to go crazy with too much crew and having to pay them for doing nothing. So once your fleet gets a little bit larger, there is some micromanaging that you have to do. It's almost like rather than just pilot your own ship, instead you are finding new systems for these to go. You might have a main ship that you're going and looking for, like scanning down other systems or something like that. You know, looking for big asteroid fields or for salvaging opportunities or things like that. So from here, there's one gate we can go back, so we need to go southeast. Now, I mean, by all means, we don't have to go back to that one, but it just looked like a pretty good option to me. And then getting over there will be the last thing I do before I head to work for a few hours, and then we'll see how much there is when I get back. Like I mentioned before, and you can already see it, is that there's going to be a ton of iron and not so much titanium. Now, one thing that's a pretty good idea is to start upgrading these ships, which actually I can show you that right now. If you hit B, and this is it, we made it all out of iron. All of these components can actually be upgraded to titanium, which will make it a bit stronger, a bit faster. Titanium is lighter. And what you want to do is, which one is it? Modify entire ship. And you can change the colors and the scale and all that here, but what we want to do is modify to titanium. And we're going to get some iron back, and it's going to cost us some credits and cost us 316 titanium, which isn't bad at all. So it will remove this turret, so we will hit apply, and now this ship is all titanium. So we gain some more hull strength. Now with titanium also, you can have, well, generators, which we don't really need, integrity field generator, and these can be quite small. So we'll go down to 0.1, 0.1. And make it as small as we can. Actually, let's do a strip across. Small. A little bit bigger than that. It'll be somewhat protected underneath there. And what this does, it multiplies whichever block is covered, so the blue, multiplies its hit points by 10, I think 10 times. So even though we have 90 hull HP, it'll make it so the blocks don't get destroyed as easily when under attack. So that's good enough there. That was only 2 more titanium. All these blocks are, you know, doing a bit better now. So with that, let's save this design and we will save it there. Use design to clipboard. It would be nice to be able to rename these. But let's just call that our new design. From this point on, we won't need to make this one anymore. So let's delete that. And now this one is going to cost us 320 titanium after we found it. So each ship will still cost 500 iron. But at this point, and from now on, that's just nothing. And then 1,000 credits. So we could make a bunch of these already if we wanted to. It would be nice, not for miners, but while I'm flying it around, to have some more energy generation. But when they are miners, that really doesn't matter. The next major upgrade to these is going to be shields once you get to Neonite, and that will be the next session. So for right here, I want to go southeast again. It's not that one, it is right in front of me. Yeah, once I get back from work, instead of, well, I guess I could upgrade this design again. Real quick, while I do this, you can actually hit M and see where your other ships are. This little dot here means there's a ship there. The current system has 2 little dots. That means there's 2 ships here. And you can right click and you can switch to craft in sector wherever you have a ship. It doesn't matter where in the galaxy it is. You can warp to that zone either into your drone or you can warp right into that ship. And that being said, once we upgrade these ships again, come up with a different design. Once we add shields, you want to go back and upgrade Little Miner 1 and 2, even though we're up to Little Miner 20, whatever it is. You can go there and use the blueprint to very quickly and easily upgrade those ships as well. You just have to, get the additional crew or whatever. But here we are into that, I guess, the second system we went to. Looks like it's a pretty good mining opportunity. And from right here, nope, once you change the material, you mentioned this, but your turret gets removed. So we'll throw this on here. I mean, this probably isn't all that important to put it right, close to the edge, but whatever. Better safe than sorry. B to get out of there. Nothing selected. Hit T. F to interact. Orders. Mine. So now I have 3 ships. Actually, nope. I shouldn't have done that. Let's hit F again. Orders. Idle. Oh, it's so far away. Yeah, that would take an eternity. So I'm actually going to switch to my drone. I forgot that there was an extra captain on that ship, and I don't really want to lose track of it. So I should build another one so I'm not sitting in my probe. Now I can right click, switch to craft in sector, Little Miner 3, switch. That would have been, it's a lot faster than if I would have chased that down at 300 meters per second. Alright, so now I'm in that ship. And whenever you have the AI mining, they will switch your lasers to auto fire. We can see we have 2 captains here. And that isn't really an issue usually, but if you're trying to do something like avoid aliens getting mad at you or whatever, it can be an issue. That's the mobile one, so I'm not gonna go there. I should be fine just going over to this mine. The nice thing is your AI miners don't care where they start from, so I can use it as a little personal shuttle. Get me close to this. Make sure nothing is selected. T, F, orders. Nope, I want it to stay here because I need to transfer the captain. So I need to found ship. This will be Little Miner 4. B, go into the designs. This is the new one. It costs titanium. We will use that design. Now that I'm in this ship, I will get really close to the other ship. F to interact, and right here, transfer crew, cargo, fighters. I want to transfer 1 captain over to this ship. Now it is good to go mine, and I should have insurance on all these now that we have some credits. You're bound to lose them at some point, and if you do, you get more money. You know, it's better than not getting anything out of it, I guess. But these are so cheap, I'm not going to worry about it right now, mainly because I've forgotten up to this point. So here we will hire crew, 2 miners, 1. B to give it a mining turret. And actually, I may as well just have this one mine too. F to interact. Let's do insurance, why not? 104 is insured, not bad. Orders, mine. Now, oftentimes, if I'm just sitting in my probe, I mean, I could build another one and just sit in it, I guess, but I will go into one of these stations. Well, I could go to the neutral sector. That would make sense. Or, this is so small, I'll often just kind of find somewhere that even if it gets attacked by pirates or aliens and they start firing, their shots won't make it to me. I mean, it's not a big loss if you lose your probe, whatever it is. It's also kind of fun just to go in here and see what the internals look like. But, so from right here, nothing will be able to get me. It's not the prettiest view, but it is time to head to work. I will hit I, and we can just watch as those materials, resources increase. All right, it is, I don't know, about 4 hours later. Let's see where we're at. Looks like I still have all of my ships. 233,000 iron, 14,000 titanium. That's not too bad. My crew has been paid. They're all still mining. It doesn't say any of them are idle, but I don't see anything down here showing that I have more incoming. Let's close that and open it. Okay, yeah, no asteroids. So they all mined their systems out entirely. So at this point, it's time to find new systems for them, move them around a bit. Now, that'll be these 3. So I could explore other systems like this one, or just take gates. So I think I will switch to this one, craft in sector, head west, and see if that next map over has some mineable asteroids. I mean, at this point, that's plenty for money and to build. I could build a big exploration ship or more miners or whatever. This one, pirates are attacking this sector. Was that the last sector? Yeah, I don't see any pirates here. So maybe that was happening over here. Yeah, 5 pirate ships. Having a salvager would be nice. But for right now, west is where I want to go. West-northwest it is. If only I had some titanium generators and batteries. Or no, not batteries. Energy containers? Now, in my last game, when I was first experimenting with this, I kinda just wanted to save all my resources and not sell any of them for income. But that's just kind of like a silly extra burden, I guess. I mean, we have the minerals, resources. I'm not going to use them all, so may as well. Oh, another murky system. How fun. Fighter factory. Along with the large claimable asteroids, I often look to see if it's a full system with a shipyard and a component factory and stuff. I think that's what they're called. They're so hard to see. I don't see any obvious large claimable asteroids. Let's go this way. Actually, rather than flying over there, it makes more sense just to use this and zoom on over. So there are some mineable. Where's that other batch? Is it for all of them? I almost don't think it's worth letting it go here. So let's head northwest. And I should check all these for other captains. Look at that. Oh, 2? Oh no, there we go. Does this one have 2? Why did it say 2? This one, okay. So now I'm going to have to remember that this ship has 2 captains. Just because I'm curious. Another one there. It's going to have 3 captains, dang. Fighter factory, hire crew. Okay, good. Of course I want captains, but right now I'd kind of rather not see any because then I'd have to go pick them up. 4 captains it is. I'm gonna have some building to do. That took almost the rest of my money. I have 10,000 left, which isn't very much. So I think I should sell some resources. Nope, not east, southeast. South, southwest. North, northwest. There we go. Now it would be nice to find a component factory. I would like to get some. Oh, there aren't any here. Salvaging turrets would be cool. This is a neutral zone. I always like to make a note of that. So add note. Neutral zone. Okay, not many asteroids at all. Some up there. Doesn't look like any large ones. 327 total. But really, I have so many captains at this point. I don't want to forget that they're on this ship. Before I make my next one, I think I should sell some resources. In my game where I wasn't selling resources, I almost just kept it as like a high score for myself. Like, wow, I've hit 500,000, I hit 1 million. And I know endgame that that's no big deal, but it's still fun. Yeah, why not dock at the end? Whoa, too much! Okay, trade materials. 4.1, I will take it. Let's do 200,000. Sell. Yay, 830,000. We have almost 1 million credits now. Still have plenty of iron and titanium to do anything. I mean, now that we're making titanium ships mostly, and they're cheap anyway, we don't have a whole lot of use for iron at the moment, but that's fine. So, for now, let's start another ship. And what are we up to? We're up to 4, yeah? Little miner 4. Just because I don't have any salvaging turrets yet, I'll say little miner 5. Okay. B. Go to our save designs. That's going to be it. Actually, right now, why not just take a captain? Thank you. And then we need one. Oh, there's a captain here too, my goodness. 3. Put on a mining turret. Abandon ship, and you are good to go, buddy. Please go. Well, I really should start insuring ships. Buy full automatic. Orders mine. Found another one. Little miner 6. Okay. B. Use design. And this is going to be my last mining turret. I'm not really comfortable making a little fighter quite like this, but that'll be the next step, is to come up with a design that's a little bit more robust, can go into some higher danger areas, can take a few random hits from pirates or aliens if they're in a system and they don't get drawn off right away. I actually don't need to take any of those captains because there's one on here. So we will do 1, 1, get the captain and a few regular dudes. Oh, you know what? I didn't assign miners in that other ship. Where is it? It is up here. No, it's not up there. Not that one. Aha, over here. So I wonder if that's going to be an issue. So let's T to enter ship. Go to the crew. Now you have enough crew. Go back over here. T. Interact orders. Now mine. So this is the ship with one captain. This isn't really a good enough system to just let multiple guys go. I'll just remember that that one's here. And we will head north or northeast. Straight north, why not? I guess there are quite a few mineable over here. That'll be nice. Well, I don't know about quite a few, but a few. And playing this sort of game where you're just the commander of a fleet instead of worrying about your own large ship that you go and explore. I think that comes later when you find more systems and stuff. But it's a whole lot of micromanaging, moving guys around, finding other systems for them to mine and salvage in. Let's see. I don't see any obvious large. I mean, maybe over there. What is that one? Nope, neither of those. Over there. Nope. Alright, so I will abandon ship. Tell him or her, them to start mining. Hit M, go back to the previous system, switch to craft, and it was miner 2 that had all the captains. That's gonna put me right next to this station again. So I will abandon ship. Make a new one. Little miner 7. Okay. B. Use the design. Oh, you know what? I don't have any other turrets, though. Well, that's alright, because for now, I will transfer crew. I think I'll take all the captains but one, so 2 captains over to this ship. Other than that, let's get the base here, here. And this will be my ship that I'm in for now. Let's enter this one. Head northeast. Yes, northeast. Which one is it? South, southeast, north, northeast, east, northeast. There we go. See him at work over there in the lower right. We have more incoming. Not a whole lot of load time, so there probably isn't much over here. Oh, this might be a full system, yeah. Turrets do. Oops, wrong thing. So used to looking for captains. I want to trade equipment, turrets. So there is mining. Very nice. I like that. I think I'll come over here in my main ship in just a second because that's quite a ways to go. And I noticed that this other gate is right here. There are actually 2 places we could go, but I don't care which. This is the closest, so we'll go that way. If I have to do any running around, it's best to have all of my little workers working. Alright, this is a longer loading time, so there's probably all kinds of asteroids, and it's going to be a beautiful map. No, not that one. I usually spend a little more time looking, but for right now, let's just get this dude mining. Orders. Oh, did I do insurance? No. Orders, mine. Head back to this system. Little miner 7, I think. The one, yeah. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Alright, yeah, Little Miner 7 has 2 captains right now, so I need to get these ones moved. So I guess I'll start here. With the OG, the original, he's not really a gangster, original gatherer. So, for him, I could have him come up and over, because these two are going to have to go somewhere. So I think I'll go, I can just do it as jumps. Nope, that would take an extra. So northwest. Southwest is where the other guys were. Southeast. There we go. Now this one, actually you can see right there, my max speed boosting with this one is 873 because he is still iron and not the upgraded titanium. So let's upgrade him. Put his turret back on. There we go. Actually, did that say I didn't have enough of something? Oh no, we're good. From here we will go northwest again. So sad, all these asteroids, none of them mineable. But, I mean, that would be the case, wouldn't it? There probably aren't very many percentage-wise that would be mineable. Now asteroids do, I don't know if they respawn or if like the server stops and then starts again, not even playing single player, but asteroids do come back after a while. No, that's southwest. Southwest. Working in an area of the galaxy like this, it could be hard to, remember, well, was I at this one? Is that all mined out? Is it not? Well, what about this one over here? And notes would work. It'd get kind of too cluttered, I think. I like to reserve those for neutral systems or other important things. Notes that I died here, or if it's a full system. Like, I know you can just mouse over it and see what's there, but if there's a note there, that helps me out quite a bit. But on the other side of this gate will be a new system to me. Without much here. So I can only go one direction. It does get to a point, it's funny because early on, you're just any captain you can find, you want it to expand your fleet. Right now we're doing fine enough with captains that not even gonna look. Right now the bottleneck is really turrets, not having enough miners and, well, we found that one with miners, or salvagers. Once I get all these little miners situated and working, then it will be time to probably build a bigger exploration ship. Maybe find some modules where there are battles going on. Because right now, whole lot of nothing. Wouldn't be a bad idea to upgrade all of these little miners too with some sort of energy generation and integrity field generators too. In the lower right, when you start to pick up random signals, that means that the aliens I'm pretty sure they're aliens, will show up fairly soon. And from what I found, it's wherever your character actually is, whichever zone it is. This is another one without many. Man, this was just not a good way to go. Whichever system you are actually in, when it's time for them to show up, that's where they'll go. I haven't had them show up randomly in systems that my miners are off elsewhere. This is still 873 per second. It should be 1100. Must have been my imagination. Oh, I wonder if I'm not at 130% engineers. That might be it. Alright, longer loading time means probably considerably more asteroids. Yep, quite a few. It's kind of hard to tell if there are any that I could claim. That looks like a big one, but it's not. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go out of the ship. We want you to start mining. This is a big enough system. I wouldn't mind having more than one here, but these guys can go down this route and see what's that way. So let's switch to Little Miner 3. Yeah, now that tooltip, you can tell them to escort you. I don't know if that means like within the system or actually follow you on the map. I haven't found a way to control. Like one time I clicked somewhere and there was like an arrow pointing, but I don't think anything was traveling that path. So where's my other one? Down here. Oh, right next to me. So I will say orders escort me. We are going to go the only way we can. See, I could check out that one too, but in these little ships, why bother? It could be something not beneficial. I wonder if they don't boost. Oops. Are you just spinning around for real? Group of alien ships warped in here. So if you fire a weapon, it doesn't matter if it's a salvaging laser or a mining laser, any sort of firing anything will make them red to you. Usually they'll just come in and start firing on whatever's here and they won't really bother miners a whole lot. Or if they do it first, the other ships will attack the aliens and, you know, draw their fire off. So for the most part, it's fairly safe. It is good to salvage them though. Like if you have time to like kind of hang out by them, even in these weak ships, you could pick up drops, components and turrets and things like that. So let's go in here, see if the other one follows me. And hey, there it is. That's pretty cool. Weird that it came from that way, but I don't mind at all. So now we need to go southwest. Actually, I wonder if this has any new stock of turrets in it. I don't really know how all that works yet. Salvaging. Gosh, I want to get that. I'll just remember that it's there because I'd really like to get these guys mining for now. So we will head this way. Are you following? Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Short load time, not many. Oh, there's one right there, though. Oh, that's why. Okay, I get it now. So 3 different directions, though. For the most part, you know, I like heading toward the center. We're kind of quite a ways out here. But first, I will have one of them go, I think, southeast. So I will say, I guess just idle for now. Now it would be cool, it might be possible, I haven't figured it out yet, to be able to say, okay, you over there in that other system, come all the way over to my system. I don't know if they would use gates or, you know, warp in a direct line, which would be more dangerous, or anything like that. It would be cool if it was possible, but I don't know if it is. Not a very long load time again. You know what, I'm gonna stop being picky. The thing about going in a system where there isn't a lot, you just have to move them again sooner, which is kind of annoying, but it tends to, it starts to take a little bit too long if you're too picky. So this one We had one go southeast, south-southwest. That sounds good to me. Actually, that one by itself is a really big one. Yeah, 229,000. So even with these, is this a 30%? Oh, I should go into this one. 34%. Yeah, so I'm fine with having him here. Even though there isn't a lot, that one is worth a lot by itself. So we will have you mine. So that one's going, that one's going, this one's going. Actually, I mean, you can check, hit I, go to your fleet, and then see who's mining, who isn't. This one is idle. That's the one with extra captains, and it doesn't have a turret on it right now. So I will switch to that. Little miner 7. Head to that one system that had all the turrets, which was this one. Yes. So northeast or east-northeast. Which one is it? East-northeast. And half of the reason for this sort of playthrough of the game, or at least start, is down in the lower right hand corner, just seeing those resources come in, and we're just flying around. Love it. Alright, so from here, where was it? It's a long ways away though. Good thing this is one of the better ships. I say as our power is low. Just for the heck of it, let's... I don't know how much this is gonna help. Oh, we're using just more than it takes to fly with boost on, but that's alright, we should make it there. Almost. Didn't quite make it, but that's alright. So now let's buy up all these. Another thing to start thinking about, I mean, we have plenty of iron. Iron can mine titanium, but it can't go any higher than that. So really getting into titanium miners would be ideal. See, all these are iron, so I'm almost thinking it's not worth it. We probably have enough iron right now. We're not even close to fighters, and surprise fighters are even here. So I will go... Yeah, those are salvaging. They're not mining. These are mining down here. I would like at least one salvaging ship, I think. And this is a pretty good one, because it has that efficiency bonus. Alright, let's buy... let's buy 2. I'll put them on, I guess, this ship. Turn it into a salvager. So I will delete that. I will need... Actually, let's check first. So that one is 1 slot. That's 1 slot. So I don't need any extras. So let's just put it on there. Lovely. Now we will, not that I need to assign those. We need 4 miners. We have some extra crew, but we need more. And they have miners, so may as well just do those. Take those ones back out. And this ship is looking pretty good. We can then change its name to Little Salvager. 7 or 1? Let's call it Salvager 1. And then whenever that goes away, you just need to refresh this window for it to take effect. This is alphabetical order. I've had one down here that I renamed, and when I opened it up again, it was gone. That number was. But I changed the first word, so it just moved it to a different section. So, Little Salvager 1, it still has an extra captain. There isn't really anything worth salvaging in a general, excuse me, in a general system like this. I could go northeast. You know what? I'll probably leave it as a salvager, but for right now I won't set it up mining anywhere. Mining. None of them are idle. They're all going. I did want to head back to the home system over here. So I think I could warp down there, go there, pick up that other component, then do a little exploring. You know, kind of northeast, so that we can start heading into higher like Neonite and Trinium and things like that. So for right now, I will head southeast. And I should probably, before it becomes an issue, put a generator on there again. Now that all the miners are happily mining away, like I said, I'll probably take the time to make a slightly better ship. One for exploration. It would be nice, I didn't look very much in there, but if we could find like a radar. There are a couple different kinds of radar upgrades, but find a radar upgrade, scan down some other systems. Maybe you can find big asteroid fields. Maybe you can find a battle. Sometimes with battles, there'll be 2 pirate factions fighting each other. Sometimes there'll be pirates, and then the Zotan will fly in and fight each other. Then that's good for salvaging, which now we have a couple salvagers. Salvaging is often the best way to get into the next tier, since you can't really mine with lower level mining turrets, and there aren't a whole lot of component, not factories, stations. Let's actually warp there. You know, a lot of times you just hop around. There's not much of anything. And so salvaging and getting all those turrets and resources and all that is the way to get a foothold into the next tier. So here I wanted, so yep, there's one again. This was all mined out, now it's not. See, I don't know if they all just kind of come back all at once or if they start popping up one at a time, but there are at least a few here that I could have one of my miners come this way or convert this ship back into a miner. Yeah, there are quite a few here, so I think I will do that. Then I can have them all mine while I make some lunch. And once again, that's most of the benefit of having a bunch of little ships doing your work for you while you can do other things. They will help you amass your fortune. So, trade equipment, scanner, but that's not the one I want. It doesn't look like I really need any of those. So, iron, all iron, 22, 24. So, for right now, I will... damage. That would cut stuff up pretty quick. That's expensive. I really shouldn't, but why not? We earn money to be able to spend it, right? So here, I think I will get, oh, 2 of those. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Get rid of this. Take my first salvagers off of there. I have 2 miners. Down to 1, put them in the corners. I still have enough miners. Not that I need to do this, but why not? Insurance, full insurance. Now I will make another ship because I know that one still has extra captains on it. And this one, why not call it Explorer? 1. I won't have more than 1 explorer probably because I can't really do that autonomously. But that's fine. Use this design. Transfer. Give me a captain. And you go mine. So Little Salvager is not Little Salvager. It is Little Miner 7 again. And once again, everyone is mining. Let's go here, hire crew. We will get your, nope, no gunners. Actually, we might later, but it's good to know they're here. For now, we just want those. Oh, no mechanic, okay, yeah. A few regular guys, they can be the mechanics for now. And at this point, like I said, I'll grab some lunch real quick, then it'll be time to make a better ship. Just for the heck of it, let's open up this screen so we can watch the iron and titanium just roll in. All right, and here we go again. Looks like they've been hard at work. Back over 100,000 iron. Let's see if this is still accurate. No asteroids there. Looks like everything else is still mining though. So right now, we are here with Explorer 1 and Little Miner 7. Let's go to Little Miner 5. And find Little Miner 5 a new job. Let's see, from here, well, I think I'll head this way. So, east, northeast, and then north, northeast. East, northeast it is. I'm sure that other people have done it so much better than I could even dream, but with all this iron just kind of coming in passively, I almost just want to make a big iron ship. It wouldn't be very economical, but it could be fun. So whenever I see a shipyard and this exclamation point, that's a military outpost, that usually tells you that it's a full system and that you also need to be looking for this right here. Oh, we already knew that this... Okay, I'm just an idiot. Never mind. So now we'll go north-northeast. It's kind of funny because whenever I'm manually piloting one of these ships, like, oh, it needs to be better. I need more boost. I need more energy production, this and that. But once they're just mining in the system, none of that matters anymore. It's really just getting them there that's kind of frustrating. Oh, I see some pirates. Oh, almost an instant load time. Nothing good here. So since he's already over there, I'll start heading this way. So east, southeast. There was a blue, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. Just have a quick look around. And a whole lot of nothing. Longer load time, I like that. Look at all these! Is that another big one? It is, that's a really big one. So this is actually a good system. And I see that exclamation point, which means I should also look for this over here. I like to make a note. Actually, I should over here too, that this is a full system. This is also, oops, add note, full system. And what you got? Anything good? Equipment, scanner upgrade, that's not what I'm looking for right now. Radar upgrade, not what I'm looking for. Turrets, iron mining, nothing that I want. Bummer, but that's all right. So this is probably enough, especially with that large one, to move another miner up this way. So for right now, let's get him out. Do you already have insurance? Already does. Orders, mine. Oops, now everyone should be mining. Except for Explorer 1, that's where we're gonna upgrade to a bigger exploration ship. And I can actually just warp to Crafting Sector, Explorer 1, and here we go. So I guess that's really about it for the intro. We have quite a few set up. I mean, compared to my first game when I didn't know how any of this worked and it was kind of intimidating. I mean, this is an hour or two of actually playing the game, letting it play in the background while I do other things. You know, it's a good start. So the next episode, next video, will be upgrading my exploration ship. You know, maybe designing a better little miner now that we have the credits and the resources coming in. We can make them a little bit nicer. Maybe it would be nice to find the next tier of mining turrets. So that'll be another goal. Maybe with that, when I put those on a ship, I can upgrade the ship at the same time to be a little bit faster, a little bit more agile, a little bit more robust, be able to take some hits from enemies. Things like that. So for right now, I guess that's a good hour or two's work.